In this video, we'll show you how to install hardwood flooring in your own home. There's a lot to go over, so let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is tear up any old flooring that was previously installed and scrape out any excess glue or bumps in the ground. Once you have a smooth, clean surface to work on, you'll want to measure and cut each door jamb that your flooring will be running through. Simply take one board and set it against a jamb. Cut across the jamb as tall as the board is, so it slides in easily and snug. After that, you'll want to find your starting spot. Normally, it's easiest to start along a wall and move from one side of the room to the other, working with 5 to 6 planks at a time. In order to start your first run, you first need to measure out the width of 5 to 6 of your boards. Then take that measurement and use it along your wall in 2 or 3 spots. Mark your spots and pop a simple chalk line using a chalk box. This will help you keep your boards running straight and the installation running smoothly. After you've popped your chalk line, spread glue across the room from the wall to the line. Make sure you don't glue past your mark. Now it's time to start your first row. For this particular installation, we started in the middle of the room. However, typically you would want to start from a specific side of the room. When you lay the first plank, leave a 1/4 inch of space between the plank and the wall. Hardwood expands and contracts as the temperature and climate change throughout the year. Lay 3 to 4 boards in your first row and then start the second row. You'll do this until you have started the run of all 5 or 6 of your rows. Randomize your boards, but keep end joints between rows at least 4 to 6 inches apart for best results. Don't let end joints between boards line up with one another any closer than 3 rows. When you reach the wall, place the tongue end against it and measure out a 1/4 inch past the previous board. Make a line on the board and cut it. Use the tongue piece as the end of the row, and traditionally the excess can be used as a starter on the next row or another. Place Evacore blue tape along the planks as you move through the installation to prevent them from shifting while the glue settles and dries. Repeat this process until you have covered the entire room. If you get to the opposite wall and there is not enough room for another full plank, measure the width and mark a line down your board. Cut along the board and simply place it in the open space. Repeat this for the entire row if needed. If you come across a difficult cut, usually you can measure it lengthwise and by width to get the correct lines to cut. Make your cuts and then try to place your board. Remember, having too large of cuts is better than too little. You can always use a trial and error system until you get the perfect fit, but if you cut your board too small, you'll have to start over with a new one. We hope this video will help you the next time you install hardwood flooring. From all of us at Kirkland's, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to our channel for more videos about flooring products and installation.